With some of the weathermen and the climatologists giving us hope that the La Nina that's caused all the drought may be weakening, some cattle producers are going to begin to think about rebuilding their cow herds from the downsizing or the total dispersal that they had to go through due to the drought. Well, as they're building back the herd, a couple of things I think they've got to keep in mind. And that is that it's going to take time for these pastures to get reconditioned, even when we do get some rainfall. And therefore, we want to keep the stocking rates as low as we possibly can. As we're considering stocking rates on our pastures, let's remember what's happened to cow size through the years. We know that cows are much larger today than they were 30 or 40 years ago. And therefore they require more energy and more protein. And if you look at this particular graphic, you can see the energy requirement for a 1,250 pound cow that's been selected for high milk production, giving about 28 pounds of milk at peak lactation, as compared to a more moderate sized cow that's only 1,100 pounds and giving less milk, 18 pounds at the peak of lactation. And the difference is about 1/3 more energy being required for that larger cow giving more milk. As we're thinking about the replacement of these cows back on our ranges and our pastures, if we've got these larger 1,250 pound cows, we've got to remember we can only put out about 2/3 as many of those as we did the 1,100 pound cows that perhaps your dad or your granddad might have put on that same piece of property. Keep this in mind because I think it's so critically important in order to be efficient with our cow herds as we go forward into this time of getting our pastures reconditioned and our cow herds back together. And we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow Calf Corner.